Hello again, everyone. In this technical analysis of the stock market video, I call it hanging in there because that's exactly what this stock market's doing. It just keeps hanging in there. If you look at the price action, we're going to look at the S&P 500 this week. We're going to look at gold, we're going to look at oil, and then we're going to look at Moderna, which is one of the vaccine stocks. So here's what happened on Monday. Look at this big downdraft that happened on the SPX. And then we bounced up just a little bit, tried to rally, couldn't hold it on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, about the same thing, a little bit of a sideways. They tried to take it down on Thursday morning, took out Monday's low, and rallied it back and closed back above that 10-day moving average for the first time in 4 days. Okay, and I thought, okay, here we go, a reversal type move. But then Friday was a little more of what we call seesaw action. Okay, let's look at this. This is what happened in the morning. These are hourly bars in here, actually 65-minute bars. And you could see the first hour of the day, they tried to rally it, a little bit of the continuation from Thursday afternoon. And then it just sold off into midday and then rallied back in the afternoon. Nice, strong last hour of the day. So we'll see if we get any kind of continuation out of that play. On the week, the S&P 500 was down 18.4, a little bit of a pullback after having basically pretty good little 4-week rally from low to high in here. So again, just a little bit of a pause. I like the way the moving averages are aligned to the upside. I've got the 21 above the 55 and the 10 exponential above both of those. So right now, it looks and acts like it's wanting to trend to the upside. Let's take a look at the Elliott Wave picture. Here's the wave count that I've got. And I'm leaning into the bullish view here, mainly because of the way the price action's been, the breadth of the market. 2 of the last 4 days in the week had the breadth that was at least 66% of the total that was positive. So the breadth was positive. And on Thursday, the volume, there was an 80% reading in terms of the positive volume being 80% of the total. So that kind of strength starts, you start seeing that kind of strength, or you continue to see that kind of strength. And it just reinforces that, to me, short term anyway, that the market is still trying to push to the upside. Now, why am I showing 35.50 here? Because I think if we take out 35.50, which is where I've got this wave minuet level, the blue wave 1 right here, we take that out, that really kind of puts a dagger into any kind of bearish view that might be held, in my mind, okay? The bears could be saying something like this. You could say wave 1 down, wave 2 back, and we're working our way down. I don't really like this because I think you got to struggle to find 5 waves in here. I feel like this fits better as a 3-wave move, corrective move. That's not to say we don't have some of our challenges with the wave count that we've got up in here, but we're making it work right now, and this is the wave count. Now, when you look at these future wave placements out here, they're not meant to be predictive. This is I've just got it out here as a placeholder, okay? It's directional. This is the direction of the next wave. So I think we are off and running here in this 3rd wave. I'm looking forward to continue pushing in this direction. Expect it to come up and take out 35.50. All right, let's take a look at gold. Okay, here's a daily view of gold. And again, I'm leaning into the bullish view because that's just the way this market is acting right now. I think we are in a 5th intermediate wave, this bigger wave structure. Within that 5th intermediate wave, here's the 5 waves that I'm looking at. I've got it identified like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, this is a channel where, connecting 2 and 4, projecting from wave 3 up into the future. Now, this wave 4 looks like a little zigzag to me, an A, B, C, and the B wave was a triangle. Now, we're sitting here, this 4th wave, after completing this and drawing this trend line, we're sitting here and really we're not going anywhere, or we haven't gone anywhere the last couple of weeks. And this is very, very frustrating because this, let me zoom in, this really can't be a triangle in here. Okay, if we're in a wave 3, or if this is even a wave 2, triangles don't occur in wave 2s or wave 3s. They only occur in B waves, fourth waves of impulse moves, or X waves. Okay, so right now, what is going on is a little bit confusing. There's no doubt, but we're looking for this to keep trending to the upside. And let me just show you the path forward again. This is not meant to say we're going to get to wave 3 by November 4th. Okay, I'm just got this out here as we start to watch the wave count in here. But this is the picture that I've got on gold. Let's take a look at oil. Okay, here's USL, United States 12-month oil. Okay, just as a reference, this is the continuous futures contract for West Texas Intermediate up here. It closed Friday at $39.70 a barrel. Okay, that is the, and when you have the continuous contract, they always use the nearest futures expiration for the reading that you get in here. Now, here's USL, and this mirrors what's going on with the oil futures pretty well. I think we've had, coming off that low back here in April, we had a wave 1 up, and here's the 5 waves of that wave 1. This is the way I've got it labeled, and when we look at the 5th wave, we had an ending diagonal pattern in here with the smaller waves, and now I am looking for a zigzag corrective wave. And this is what we're talking about here with the 50 and 61.8%. I'm talking about the percent retracement of this entire move right here. Typically in a wave 2, which is what we're trying to flesh out here, typically in a wave 2, you look for a 50 to 61.8% move back. Now, we haven't gotten it yet. We've been doing a lot of chopping sideways. I'm just not quite sure that it's done. I think we may be doing a triangle sideways here for B wave, and then we're going to come down and complete this C leg in here for ABC. It's also interesting that when you look at where the 61.8% retracement is, that would come really close to closing this gap over here if we were to continue to push down here. So I think we may have a little more chop over maybe next few days or a week or so, but then I'm looking for further move to the downside. Okay, let's take a look at Moderna. Okay, here's Moderna. This is a weekly view, and you can see over here we're at $11.40 or so as the low back in mid-2019, the high up here $95. I believe that we are working a 5-wave sequence to the upside. We're in the 3rd intermediate wave. I don't believe it's complete. Let's take a look at the daily view. Let me zoom back out so you have a better picture. Okay, so here we're trying to complete 5 waves within this 3rd intermediate wave. And 1, 2, 3, beautiful wave 3. Now, this 4th wave has been very problematic, and it just continued to push sideways. Looks like 3-wave, a 3-wave, and I believe a 5-wave move back down. So I think that here on September 8th, we finished the 4th wave, and we're starting to work our way up in the 5th wave. It's just that waves are not super clear to me. I do have a little idea of what might be going on, but now what we're doing is we're watching to see if we get some kind of continuation in here, a price action that starts to turn and push to the upside. It seems to be hugging this trend line between wave 2 and wave 4. So this is a channel. So indeed, we are looking for this to be up in this direction. I'm not predicting it's going to 185 or whatever. We're going to have a much better idea of where it's going once the waves start to unfold in here. All right, that's Moderna. It looks like it's got quite a bit of upside to come. Watching to see if it's about ready to turn. All right, everyone, if you felt like the video was helpful, give it the thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscriber button. And if you'd like more of this kind of information, head over to joehenches.net. Check out the website, check out the membership, become a member. Everyone, have a great rest of the weekend and a great week. Talk to you on the next video.